So here we have the princess herself, Princess Leia Organa, from the Star Wars The Black Series Hasbro line, from their new 40th anniversary wave of Empire Strikes Back figures. So you can see in the packaging here the nice Kenner logo, a nice picture of Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia Organa at the top with a little parentheses at the bottom that says Hoth, Empire Strikes Back, and a 40th anniversary shiny sticker. Very nice. And then on the back here you can see other figures in the wave, such as Han Solo, Yoda, Luke, and the AT-AT at driver, whatever you want to say. Attention, warnings at the bottom, some little text, some other text there. Then Hasbro Disney logo, and a Star Wars The Black Series at the top right of the box. You can see there. So first off, Princess Leia comes with these really nice goggles, which have a very nice bluish green, kind of, I don't know, is it teal? I don't know the colors, man. All I know is it looks good. Just a very nice sculpt in general. The most important part of that though is does it fit on her head? So kind of push that on there, and it does fit very, very nicely. Cool. Then secondly, we get this little gadget of hers that she comes with, and I'm guessing this is what she uses when her and Han are kind of on the Millennium Falcon and it's all damaged and broke down in the Empire Strikes Back. But I don't remember. I cannot remember for the life of me her using this or wearing goggles. But I'm sure she did. It's a nice accessory. It's very nicely sculpted. I don't know if it's lacking in paint or not. I cannot remember if it was completely like all black. I'm guessing it probably wasn't, and I'm sure it's lacking a little bit of paint, but nothing I couldn't fix up myself. Otherwise, it is really nicely sculpted, and it does fit in her hand that is meant for holding it very nicely. As you can see, it's definitely not going to fall out at all. And then in her trigger finger hand, doesn't really fit much. It's pretty dang loose. Then Leia's last accessory is this very nice blaster, which has some great paint work. Would have been nice to see some like scuffing, like some silver marks on it, but you know, it's a $20 figure and I don't want to be too hopeful. It's a very nice accessory, very nice detail. Otherwise, sculpt work is great. Nice silver end on the end of the barrel here, and it just looks good. It fits in her hand very nicely. It's a pretty big blaster. However, her trigger finger has some trouble actually really fitting in there. So here you can see her face sculpt, Carrie Fisher, and it's one of my face sculpts that I absolutely love from this wave, if not my favorite, because it looks so much like her, man. That's just absolutely fantastic. I do have a little bit of scuffing there in the face. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if my camera's really picking that up, but there's a little spot there that's not really coming off. Otherwise, and even there a little bit too, there's a little bit of smudging. Otherwise, this looks just like Carrie Fisher, man. Absolutely fantastic face sculpt. Really nice sculpting with the hair. You can see this braid is almost like a separate piece in the back of the head. But because there's a seam there, that's like kind of open. I get that to focus here. But an absolutely perfect face sculpt with some really nice skin tones. Nice color of the lips and everything in the eyes. Just looks superb. So in general, I think this action figure is one of my favorites so far. I really think they did a really good job with this. The face sculpt, like I said, is my favorite part of it because it looks just like Carrie Fisher. The actual outfit and everything is sculpted very nice, from the wrinkles to the boots all the way up to her neck piece here and all the different folds and stuff. Definitely looks like the movie. I like this soft cloth kind of soft plastic kind of vest. Nice like ranking there, very cool, and some nice silver details, some little gadgets on her arm and whatnot, all very, very nicely done. Very nice sculpt work. The joints are very visible though, but that is expected. You know, it's a great figure otherwise. However, when I got her to you know, with my bad luck, her arm just broke right off, clean out, like right off the packaging. And I just noticed too, there's a little bit of paint scuffing in those hands. It looks like they just painted these hands white, and those were flesh toned previously. I don't know if y'all can see that, but on the inside there is a flesh tone, so that's a bummer. But the arm did break off immediately right at the elbow, so I have it super glued, so it can't move. There is no articulation. That is a bummer. I did not really, I'm lazy, didn't really want to go return it and wait for a new one. And I figured, you know what, I'm not going to be doing too crazy of poses. I'm just going to be throwing her arm out with that trigger finger anyways. So, you know, no harm done, not a big deal. However, that is kind of a bummer, and I definitely don't think that was most people's case. I think it was just me in particular that just had some bad luck. So with that said, let's take a look at his that was terrible. Her articulation. Looks down, looks up. It also utilizes that new neck joint. I'm a little leery to pop this head off here, so I'm not gonna do that. Actually, yes, I can, I think. No, I can't. Let's forget about that. It definitely has that new articulation though, where there's a ball joint in the head and the neck, and it doesn't really offer huge range of motion unless you really utilize that waist for her to look up and down. So that's a bit of a bummer. But aside from that, she does have a pretty cool neck pivot. One of the upsides of that new articulation. Can go all the way around. Her arms can go out and down and forward and back. There is a rotation here at the elbow, and then a single hinge, and then a hinge here at the wrist, and a rotation. There is a hinge at this wrist as well, which goes in the other direction, so that's very nice for the trigger finger. There's a swivel here that really offers a nice range of motion. However, it does kind of get stuck on her belt, as you can see. So that's a bummer. You might have some problems there. And it does offer some rotation going like this and all the way around as well if you want. The legs go out very far, forward and back. There's a rotation here at the thigh, double jointed knees. No rotation here at the calf, not that I can see. No rotation at the foot really, just a hinge and an ankle pivot. So here she is next to Han Solo in his Bespin outfit and Luke in his Bespin outfit. And it's a pretty good size, man. She definitely sizes up next to them exactly how I remember her from the movie. Luke being a little bit taller than her and Han Solo kind of towering her because Harrison Ford's a pretty tall guy. So, looks pretty good. So, with all this said, would I recommend buying Princess Leia? Absolutely. I think she's a great figure. Her face sculpt is phenomenal. The proportioning of her body is perfect. And her accessories are pretty great. Too, I did have a broken arm on her though, so be cautious when you're using her. However, I think it's just an instance with me alone. I don't think that's going to happen to anybody else. So, a fantastic figure. I definitely recommend her for $20. That's a steal. Very nice. Otherwise, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you comment, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more action figure reviews, unboxings, toy hunts. All of that is on the way, guys. So thank you for watching this. And most importantly, keep collecting. Thanks, guys.